Okay, we're doing some shipping today. I'll try to go out to Goodwill later. I'll be off a little bit earlier than anticipated, but we'll see. I might tack it on to the end of this video. But again, I want to show you guys some shipping and how I handle shipping. I see a lot of people like pulling orders for shipping, but I just wanted to show everybody, how to ship things, what I do to ship items, especially since I do a huge variety of things. So, let me adjust my camera angle really quick. All right, there we go. Okay, so these are graphic novels. I believe these are the last Star Wars ones finally going out. I picked up a bunch of these. I can't even tell you how long ago it was, but I picked up a whole bunch of them at Savers several months ago. And they've been slowly going, and some, the bigger ones sold quicker. The $100, $200 ones. These are like, accepting offers for around mid-20s for these items. And they're finally all gone. But first, priority mail stuff, you get this all from the post office. It's all free. And so what I do with these ones, I put it here. Because a lot of this stuff, condition is everything with collectibles, especially graphic novels, graphic comics, or comics just in general. Condition is everything, so getting it there safely in the condition that you said it was in is important. Put this over here for now. So that's going in that. This is just an envelope, flat rate envelope. You get these at the post office, they're free. So it's nice, get that in there. Add one layer of protection. Then you take the padded flat rate envelope. These are going by way of padded flat rate envelope. So it's one price. It's $8.30 on eBay. And I believe that's a little bit of a discount from what it normally would cost if you were to go to the post office and mail something out like this. I cut a priority box. These are older ones. They're from ones you can't use anymore. They're like regional, something like that. They pop up at my post office. People probably just drop them off there. Maybe they've had them in the past and now you can't use them anymore. And so I pick them up. Every time I see supplies there, I'll just pick them up and use them as, just... In this case, this is going to be add some more rigidity to the package to help prevent any, if it drops or falls, anything happening to the book. Graphic novel, book, whatever you want to call it. Then from there, just slide it right in. Make sure to get it nice and in there. And boom, boom, boom. We'll tape that up. And then we'll print this out. Kind of cool because it's just one, the label, just one price. There's no like calculated shipping on this. It just is. And this is what I do for a lot of my heavier books or, I'm sorry, not books. Because books can go media mail. But comics, it can't go media mail. So you'll need to ship them out either, well, now the new Ground Advantage. It used to be first class. Depending on the weight, you can put in one of these. These books are heavy. They're, they go over a pound, so then you have to round up to 2 pounds. And that, even with the new Ground Advantage, would be close to $10. So, these padded flat rate envelopes for those work perfectly. These are all free. All these supplies are free from the post office. So, cost me nothing to ship this out at all. And which is great. So, there's no, no cost other than what I paid for the books. And a lot of these books I got I got four, then you get one free, and I got them all for around, I think they were like $2.99, between $2.99 and $4.99 a book. So, great price. If you see these graphic novels out there, look out for them, look them up. A lot of them have barcodes, but I found a lot of them don't work, so you have to type in the title. And these are all found at Savers, so great items for Savers. I'm gonna go and get a label for that, and then we'll get the next item. Okay, a couple items more here. So I got those 2 books. Look at that. That's annoying. Okay, we have just a flat little embroidered purse. Really nice. No branding or anything. Just made in China. Just a little crossbody. Simple purse. Great little purse, for the summer, or, usually just want to throw a few things into it and get going. Comes with a crossbody strap. Has some hardware. It is a jean material, so that also adds to its, appeal, I think. Now, with this one here, with purses, just because it has a lot more hardware, you could probably get away with throwing this in a poly bag. But what I like to do is put them just in a bubble mailer here. And Yeah, it adds a little bit more to the shipping cost, but make sure you take that into consideration when you're buying the item. Also, when you're buying the item, and also when you're pricing the item. But what you're buying it for should determine, what you're pricing it for should be determined based on comps, and then what you buy it for should also be based on those comps. So, boom, boom, boom. We're gonna get a label for that one. Get that weighed out. Should be probably about 10 ounces, 7 ounces there. Okay. Then the other thing here, this is a Hallmark Legends of Flight. So it's Hallmark. Hallmark isn't necessarily the best, but it's not, the worst either as far as collectibles. Some of their collectibles go for pretty good money. Some of them don't. So look them up. This one right here, I took an offer of $15 on it. I got this for $2.59. Airplane models in general, airplane, die-cast stuff, generally does pretty well. But again, you gotta look everything up. You gotta comp it. Things change. I don't know if there's a spider in there or what, but I'm trying to get that out of there. Something funky going on in there. Okay, get that out. Maybe like a little dead bug that was in there. But definitely comp stuff out. Things change. People's interests change. So definitely keep an eye on the comps when you're buying stuff. I do too. I mean, even like, who knows what could have changed in a matter of a few months. And you gotta just stay up to date with what prices are and what things are selling for all the time. So that way you don't end up with just dead inventory. I really dislike these packages here. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's kind of nice and secure in there already, so I'm going to use a giant poly mailer, because this won't fit in one of these small ones. And I'm also just going to wrap it once in bubble wrap here, just for some added security and cushioning in case, who knows, something large gets dropped on top of it. Where are my scissors at? Got them. Next time I find a pair of these scissors at the flea market, these ones I bought brand new, so they're like $120 because they're Cutco. But next time I find a pair, I'm gonna buy them and keep them for myself. Cutco, be on the lookout for Cutco. It is a bolo. Remember back in the day they would try to recruit people that are in college and to try to help them sell their products, and kind of pyramid scheme-ish. But I did join up. I went to one event that they had and ended up getting a set of Cutco knives, small set, nothing crazy, and I never went back. But I did get the knives, and the knives I still have to this day, actually. And I had the scissors. I had the scissors and got like a small set of knives and scissors, but I moved from Gilroy, California back to San Jose, California, and I remember I used them in the move, so I had to cut some wiring and stuff, because they're great for cutting pretty much anything. They cut through almost any medium. And I don't know, somehow they got lost in the move. I remember using them like on the last day of moving. We had to, I was doing something in the I was doing something in our what do you call washroom area there, and I remember using them there, and then I don't remember whatever happened to them. I remember we had like one more walkthrough of the house before we moved out of it, and I was like, oh, where are they at? And I couldn't find them at all, so that was kind of messed up. But I got my pair back. Now that we moved back, we get the way. This is pretty light, so that was at 7 pounds or 7 ounces. Sorry, that was what's going on there? What's 7 ounces, I believe. No, that was super light. No, something. See, make sure to keep all your items out of the way. Don't use my setup as what you should be doing. 7 ounces on that one, and then what do we got here? We got 12 ounces on that one. All right, I'm gonna get some labels going, and then we'll move on to the next few items here. Okay, next few items here. Just my camera. What do we have? This is from Star Wars Land over in Disneyland. It's a little, just a figurehead with a stand. It's a Sith helmet. These come in little blind boxes. So I got these, see what they are, and I'm selling them off. This one went for $22, I believe. Not really sure how much they cost. I forgot how much they cost us in at Disneyland. $22.50. This little cup here, I've had these for a while. I sold one, and now the other one's going out for $10. That was like $2.50. Then I got this Halo action figure. These I picked up. This for $5, and this one went for $15. And then some antennas. So with the router, I got a router, and the router turned out to be a dud. And picked up the router for $5, and I'm selling these for $5. So I'm probably losing money after fees and stuff, but at least I'm making something up. And the router I bought at the flea market, so you just gotta be careful when you're buying electronics, and just make sure, you know, when you're buying them at the flea market, you can't really test them out over there. So kind of taking the person's word for it, but you can always sell the accessories that are on it if it doesn't work. So kind of making some money back on that. So those antennas are going out for $5. I was trying to sell them for $10, but they sent me an offer for $5. I'm like, what the hell? Let's do it. So with these antennas here, or with this, all right, let's start with the box here. This box, we are going to wrap it in bubble wrap. Now, I might not be in the future so aggressive with packaging stuff like as you can see, I probably am over packaging. Because now with the Ground Advantage, the post office offers up to $100. So if my items, like my mugs, especially my mugs and my cups, get broken, which they shouldn't get broken, I'm still going to package them well, then I can get that money back. Which I have done before. I have used the USPS insurance before. And it's been a while, and yeah, it's not fast, but you know, it's not a. Should I put that over? Don't want to be. It's not fast, but it's not, you know, it's not quick either. I'm gonna throw a little bit of bubble in there, so that thing's juggling around in there. Definitely you don't want stuff moving around in your shipping. Great, how am I gonna get that back in there? I already taped it. Oh well. Oh well, let's just cut this. Try not to have things jiggling around when you're shipping stuff. This is just plastic, so probably won't break, but if it's glass or anything else, you know, they run the risk of it breaking. If it's jiggling around inside, so. If you're multiple glass items together, I usually individually wrap them inside the main package, and then I send it out. But this one here, we're just going to put in one of these collimators. I might have to fold it in half. Let's see. I'm gonna throw a label on it first before I fold it, and it gets all weird. Yeah, I'll fold it in half a little bit just to kind of, you know, make it a little, you know, just a little smaller package. Help out the post office. But what do we got there with the packaging? Still kind of jiggling, but it's fine. Got about 5 ounces there. So let me go and get a label for that, and then we'll move on to the next. Okay, so next up we have these antenna, which I'm just going to wrap in bubble wrap really quick. I always fold over my bubble wrap, and it wraps, you know, basically 2 times over, just like so. And then we'll throw it in a bubble mailer. Quick and easy. Nice, quick and easy. I said that twice. Cup, glass cup, here we go. Wrap that. Get that in the camera frame. Gotta make sure I pay attention to the camera frame here. There we go. Now it's a smaller cup, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of edge it up, you know, get it closer up to that edge. I'm gonna cut off some on the end here. And we're gonna basically quad wrap that. Where are my scissors at? See, I already lost my scissors. Where do they go? Back here. There we go. Okay. sure you know where that seam is at there. Cut off the excess. Boom. Give me a little bit of tape. Ready? Okay. Now, that. Get that off right there. Cut off some of the excess. Now, what the excess is great for, if you have tiny items, like pins or something, but you can also use it as added packaging padding. So, nothing goes to waste around here. Okay, I'm going to take this guy, now that we got it wrapped. Now, fold it over and tape it down on each end. Okay, boom, boom. And that gives you more padding, you know, top to bottom. Boom, boom. Like so. This is going to go in a 6x6. That's not a 6x6. 6x6x6. Okay, we got one of these boxes here. Great boxes to have for envelopes and, I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying. Great boxes to have for mugs and cups and with these rocks glasses. See, there's plenty of room there, so it's going to be jiggling around. So what we're going to do is create just a little, you know, cushioning on each side so it doesn't move around. And we have, I actually ran out of bags, surprisingly, for my Amazon Prime grocery deliveries. So I'm going to take some packing paper. A small roll there, but I have a bunch in the car, which I haven't had to bring out because I had so many bags. A little loud. Wrap that up. And what I'm going to do is also, because I'm a little paranoid about shipping, stuff a little bit in that crevice in the middle. A little extra padding there in that crevice. Cut that off. Now I'll cut my finger, because these scissors will cut through your finger if you're not careful. I haven't done it, but I mean, they cut all kinds of pennies, wire. Oh man, I think my FedEx delivery is here. I ordered more boxes. I think I hear them outside. Okay, that's not going to go anywhere now. And that should arrive safely. I ordered more boxes, and I just bought a bunch of golf clubs, so I needed golf club boxes, so I got some of those. 40 inches by 5 inches by 5 inches for golf clubs. Okay, that one's done. That's the cup. Now we have action figure. I mean, this thing's pretty beat up. I mean, people are kind of obsessed over, you know, their action figures. I am to a point. If I'm reselling it, if I'm planning on reselling them, I do get a little obsessed over the packaging, and the packaging needs to be great, but I don't collect anymore new in the package figures, action figures, Legos, anything like that. I prefer for them to be out of the package already, and would only buy them in the package if I plan on reselling them. So this is going inside a 975 box. Boxes I get all from Uline. Again, we don't want it to bounce around while it's in transit and do further damage to the item. A little bit of packaging paper. Now, packaging paper is a lot light. That's a lot. Packaging paper is a lot thinner and lighter than actual, like, the bags I use. So in these smaller items where it's going to be under a pound, I'll generally want to use packaging paper, peanuts. I don't really use peanuts, but peanuts or excess bubble wrap, or those air pillow cushion things, just so I don't add too much weight to it, so I can still keep it under a pound for my shipping. So another way. Okay, all right, I'm gonna slap some label on these, but that's the shipping right there. I'm going to go over some of the golf clubs I got and the boxes that you should be getting for those golf clubs, because I don't deal a lot in golf clubs, and I don't usually find golf clubs, or I find like golf balls I'll sell, piece of cake. Golf clubs, they really got to be worth it because of the size of them. And I found some Nike ones, which I showed in a video, and I found some Ping ones, which I don't think I showed in a video, because I think I got a trainer at that time too, which I may or may not have shown. But I'm going to go over the packaging and the box types for those a little bit later today. But I'm going to get all these packages out to the post office, and you guys will just see the golf clubs. This is the current state of my front of my garage, or that's right next to my garage door. A little crazy stuff I got to get sorted, stuff that needs to be listed. Items here I need to figure out what to do with, where to put them in storage. I just haven't taken them up. But these are the golf clubs here I've been working on. These are Ping golf clubs. I don't know if I showed these or not. This is a wedge, and I already listed all the other ones. Got a bunch of these. They're about 30 bucks a piece. So what I wanted to discuss was the boxes I got for these, which are 40 inches in length by 5 inches in the other directions. So 40 by 5 by 5. And these right here, these clubs are right about measured them out to a little over 38 inches. So a little bit of extra space for padding and everything to keep everything nice and secure in there. And hopefully no one orders more than two at a time, because I don't know if I can get any more than 2 in those boxes, and I don't know what I would do if somebody ordered all of them at once. Then I'm kind of screwed. But let's see them one by one. Hopefully someone just is missing one from their set, or they broke one or bent one in their set and they want to replace it, and it'll be a nice, easy, cheaper way hopefully to replace one for them. But so I ordered these boxes, and then I went ahead and ordered another set of boxes just because make it more efficient, a little bit cheaper overall, just to get more boxes together. Not much, but a little bit cheaper. And so by ordering these boxes were expensive. They were a little over $4, a little over $2. I think they were $2 and like 5 cents a box. And these ones here are under $1 a box. So I think they're like 80 something. But combine them both, throw in the shipping charge, and it comes out to roughly like $2.01 or so per box. So that's what this order comes out to for each of those boxes. Now, you could take the $2 and then equate that into the rest of your items, but for the sake of just the golf clubs. Now, let's see. So let me just get the exact amount that I paid for these boxes really quick. Let me get that, make sure nothing... I want to make sure that none of my... don't flash any of my payment information on here. I don't think it'll be on my previous order history. Here we go. Okay, so these were $2.05 per box right here. So then you throw in, they do charge shipping to get this out here, but even with the shipping cost and the $2.05, it's still cheaper than Amazon, ordering from Uline that is. And not only that, but I picked these up on Saturday, and yesterday I was deciding, all right, I'm going to start listing these this week. So yesterday I started listing them, then I placed my order for the boxes. They're here today. So 1 day shipping on boxes from Uline. So if you're in a bind, you're in a pinch, just know if you order before 12, you'll get them the next day at your front door. But I do live in California. Don't know about other states or other parts of the state. I know here, Bay Area, they'll be here the next day. So $2.05. Let's just say $2.50 for the sake of adding additional shipping to this. Overall, with the shipping for the 50 boxes there. Overall, it was like $2.01 per box when I include the shipping charge. So let's just say $2.50 if I ordered this only per box. Now we got to add that to how much we paid here for the items. We're looking at $6 and like 70 cents there. I'm rounding up. Throw in some extra bubble wrap or wrapping. So we're talking right around, we're already like let's say $7.50, let's say $8 maybe. So it's going to cost us $8 for the cost of the item, plus the cost of the box, plus maybe any packaging material. I'm kind of overestimating the packaging material because bubble wrap's really cheap, packaging paper is really cheap. So let's just say $8 in total. So $8 for me to, that's not, you know, so the $4.19, you got to think of the other stuff that you're using to get that item out to the customer. $8. Now, these golf clubs comp out at about $30 a golf club. Then you got to think of fees, how much that cost you. So I'll probably make right around, you know, $18 to $20 each golf club. Now multiply that times, how many did I get here? I got eight clubs. So you're looking about, you know, 8 times $160-ish, so $150, $160. Oh, I got these golf clubs, and I also got this trainer too. So the trainer is really, so you're looking close to about 100 and, what'd I say? I already forgot what I said. What was I saying? So maybe about $20 a golf club. Right around $20 is what you're going to make on each golf club. Multiply that times 8, that comes out to about $160. That doesn't include this trainer I got, which the trainer goes for about $70 on its own. So that's going to cost me about, I say about $8 to ship it out. Fees, another 2 or 3, you know, depending on what it ultimately sells for. So I'm probably making about $60-ish, maybe a little bit less than 60. So this one's a great profit, and that was what came with all these other golf clubs. There goes a motorcycle. I don't know, I've never seen that motorcycle guy before. Looks like he's just trying to learn. Oh my goodness. There's not many motorcycles in this neighborhood, so I don't know where that guy's going or where he came from. So ultimately, on the ping golf clubs, we're going to make about right around $20. Multiply that times 8, because I got 8 clubs. And then the trainer, which was, you know, going to be the heavy hitter in this one. And of course, here he comes again. And the trainer, which is going to be the big one, that's going to be right around, hopefully like a, you know, $60 or so profit. So I'm going to shut the door, because apparently I got somebody that's trying to practice on their motorcycle right now. Close that up. Okay, I had somebody all of a sudden practicing on their motorcycle, trying to, that was kind of annoying. There's no one around here that really has a motorcycle, and not that many motorcycles drive through here, this neighborhood. So I don't know. Of course, right when I'm trying to shoot a video with the garage door open, someone's learning how to ride a motorcycle. So so good profit overall on these golf clubs. You saw in the other video, I got those Nike ones as well too. So a couple of good scores on golf clubs. I'll throw them up in the store. It'll be good profit, and hopefully, you know, they move relatively quickly. Got the boxes. Like I said, they come pretty quickly. Be mindful of your supplies. That really can chew into your profits if you're not careful. So when you're out there sourcing, definitely look at comps, look at what items are going to go for, and take into consideration also the fact that you're going to need a box for that. If you get, like earlier in the video I was showing, if you get the supplies from USPS, your priority stuff, it's all free. So you can definitely order all these. Make sure you're careful, and you know, there's flat rate boxes, and then there's just regular priority boxes without the flat rate. If you get the flat rate, make sure, sometimes the flat rate can be good, sometimes it can be bad, depending upon what part of the country you're at, where you're sending your products to. If something's going across country, it'll fit into a flat rate box. Maybe I'll send it that way, because the other methods are going to cost quite a bit. So look online, look on USPS. You got to create an account with them, and then you can start ordering supplies from them. I got a whole bunch of supplies here from USPS just in case. I don't ship a lot of priority, but I keep it here just in case. I do sell on Whatnot from time to time, and so Whatnot, I think they've been changing their I haven't been on there recently, but I believe they're changing some of their services because it was just priority, so I'll have to double check on that and for the future. But be mindful of your supplies, you know, when you're shipping stuff out, when you're out there sourcing. I don't even hear that motorcycle guy now. Now that I closed the door, the motorcycle guy's gone. Not showing up. So like these hats, right? Every hat, you know, hats generally are gonna be with the box about 10 ounces in total. If they're, you know, kind of flat hats like this, where they don't have the like these new era hats, they have a structure to them. You could probably throw these in a poly mailer and you'd be fine, perfectly fine. These ones with a structure in it, you're gonna need a box for those because people will message you if they get dinged or they get flattened or anything. So be mindful of that. And poly, I mean, make sure you have poly bags, bubble mailers. Awesome when everything just has to go out in a poly bag or a bubble mailer. Makes my day very easy for shipping. So that was just a brief video here. I don't know if it was very brief or not, on shipping stuff, shipping supplies, what to look out for, what to be mindful for. If you guys need any help with shipping, definitely leave a comment down below. I can definitely help people out. It's probably one of the more complicated parts of eBay or online selling is shipping and figuring out how much things cost, what size boxes you need, where do you get supplies from. But keep an eye on Amazon. Ask around. I have family that they hold all their Amazon boxes for me and I reuse them. I even reuse the poly bags that Amazon stuff come in. You can reuse those. Then, you know, once you grow a little bit bigger, you know, you got to start ordering boxes. It makes life so much easier when you have standard size. I wouldn't call those standard, but when you have your own standard size boxes for the items that you are purchasing, it makes shipping easy, makes life easy for a reseller. So that's it for today, guys. I'll throw this video up tomorrow. We'll get out to the Goodwill. I might try to go to Goodwill tonight, and if I do tonight, depending upon the length of this video, I might attach it to this video. But let me know what you guys want to see out there. Let me know, do you want me to do some more shipping videos? You guys need help with that? Leave comments down below. I know a lot of people just like to see the stuff that's out there in Goodwill, so I'm definitely going to get out to a Goodwill and see what's out there. Either way, thanks you guys.